Your 8-minute question and answer period will now begin. What surprised you the most as you worked on your projects over the last year?
For Project Interact, what surprised us the most was the transition to the online process. Although this was very difficult at first, we did face many issues when it came to scheduling appointments for mock interviews. However, throughout our project process, we came up with a solution by creating a website to make this a lot more efficient and simpler for students and our team.
For Project Endure, we did have troubles with connecting with the students since it was online. We solved this problem by being sure that the students knew we were their peers and we were not their professors. They were able to contact us through our school emails at any time if they did have questions regarding what they were being taught in their modules.
For Project East, what surprised us the most this year was, like the other projects, it is working directly with students, so connecting with them was difficult, but the response that we got back from them, even while working online, was amazing because they were so involved and excited about our program.
And for Revert, we were primarily concerned that we had lost time not being able to engage in our original institutional pilots. However, not only did we find time was a resource we were able to use in pursuing further research and development for our prototype, so it's further refined and more optimal for those pilots, we were also actually able to have more communications with our waste managers and administrative partners.
Tell us about your project's marketing strategy to reach your target audience.
For Interact, our marketing strategy this year weighed heavily in the transition of speaking word of mouth through the college. For example, we touched different classrooms, hosted our modules inside them, and actually had assignments based off of them. And for a further example, we did do online advertising, different articles throughout the news, and to grow our project, we made it more popular to students by really using that referral method.
For Endure, we used primarily word of mouth as well. We went directly to the faculty with the CICE program, which is the Community Integration Through Cooperative Education program at St. Clair. And then we also went directly to our partners and had them speak to the students that they were in contact with that have developmental disabilities.
For Project East, we actually were partnered with the Windsor-Essex Catholic District School Board, so they really helped us get our program out to a bunch of different schools within the area.
And for Revert, as we are still focusing on research and development and the further refining of our prototypes, we hadn't focused so much on the marketing thus far. Once we have that final system that we're able to make available to the public, we will focus on that. However, a lot of our awareness for our brand and our project has been solely around the direct communications with our institutional partners.
Do you have any direct competitors, and what is your unique competitive advantage?
For Interact, our direct competitors would actually be different people that host mock interviews to help job acceleration, as well as different companies that host job calculators. Something that we use to defer this is that we are completely student run. We don't have any charges for mock interview processes, and everything is done through our students for our students. Additionally, those with financial calculators, such as the Road Credit Union, are already our partners, giving us the benefit.
For Endure, we were told that a program such as ours is not currently being used through St. Clair College or through our Community Living Essex County partners. We have been in contact with our partners and they have said that our future goals, which are creating a virtual site that will have all of our modules as well as interactive games, is not actually used by anyone with a developmental disability, and it's not really well created. So our main process is bringing our future plans in through those partners.
For Project East, there are similar things like this, but what makes our program so different is it is targeted towards the skilled trade students, which there is nothing like that. And that's also another selling point of why the Catholic District School Board was so interested in our project, was to bring more attention to students within the skilled trades and show them the options that they have after high school.
And for Revert, there are a couple of systems similar to ours elsewhere. I can think in particular, there's one in the Vancouver airport. However, what these systems in our research have found that they're primarily actually used as an educational tool and not something used adjacently to an operations system. So it's more so to educate consumers about their waste habits instead of working to actually reduce costs and increase savings for operations teams at institutions.
Looking at the triple bottom line, people, planet, and prosperity, is there one of these where your team could have done better?
This question does not apply to Interact.
This question does not apply to Endure as well.
I believe that we could, for Project East, we could have worked more on the planet aspect. Previously, we were working with sustainable materials such as like recycled pallets. But since COVID has moved us fully online, we haven't been able to work in person. So we haven't been able to collect the pallets and bring them to the schools so the students could work on them. So hopefully in the future, we're able to do that again.
And for Revert, something we would like to focus more so on, while we are working on a tool that works more adjacently to institutions themselves, we do want to reach out more and communicate with consumers about their waste habits. And that will include doing more interactive modules, similar to what we did at the beginning of the year with our St. Clair College residence system and our Welcome Week orientation to help students better sort their waste.
Do you have plans to scale your projects? Why and how?
For Project Interact, we do have plans to scale our project. This is because we started with the sole focus of international students, and continuing surveys, we found a need outside of our initial target audience. Moving forward, we would like to expand to our other campus, the community, growing nationally to be internationally.
For Endure, we are planning on creating a website that will host all of our modules as well as be interactive. We do plan on bringing this in through Community Living Essex County. They have already said that they would like us to present at a conference to try to take our website and everything that we've been doing provincially and then nationally as well.
For Project East, we do have plans to scale our project. As of right now, we're only partnered with the Windsor-Essex Catholic District School Board, but we would love to partner with other school boards across Canada. And we also do have plans to implement a shadow mentor aspect of the project, so high school students can be mentored by someone in their
Your time
industry.
has now expired. Thank you, and St. Clair College.